Tell us about some of the improv, because I feel like that's such a fascinating skill. And I love how you said writing on your feet. That's a cool way of thinking about it. And I feel like improv almost demands so much from an artist in a way that other work doesn't. How would you? Is there like a funny moment of improv that you did with a group, or something, a story that you went through that you're like, oh, I remember that, and that was a moment where I was like, oh, I can write on my feet. I can actually do this.
I think he was messing about in class, and then Evelyn taught me and Marcus. They were just like, you guys are messing about. We was in the community class. Anna Shea, he's in the community class. Then if you're good enough, you get to the YPs, young professionals. And then like, he was just like, oh, like, you guys don't get it. And then they went on stage and they just acted. And I watched it and I was like, copy. I get it. I understand what you're doing. I understand. And then after that point, I got it because I needed to see it. To go, all right, cool, I get you. Yeah. What I love about it is that you just let it go. You're not holding on. I have moments that my friends remind me, if I see them, go, oh yeah, I remember when you brought out that iron. like, do you know what I mean? As a prop. But I just had this rule, is like, once you're in your head, you're dead.
Yeah.
So you just got, and also it's like what you said, like improv is yes and. So you can't reject. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if someone says something crazy, you just got to go with it. Do you know what I mean? And you go, oh, yeah. And then also, if someone doesn't know how to do it, I learned how to drive it. So say if you didn't know how to do it, I'll be like, yeah, like, why are you nodding like that? Why are you nodding like that?
And I'll have to respond. Because I'm agreeing with you.
About what?
I'm agreeing with you based on what you said about...
what exactly did I say then?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then,
and then you build.
You feel me? And then you clock how to like...
Yeah. And that's real dialogue too, right?
Exactly, because you're listening. Because
you're interrupting and listening. You're not just...
But then, by doing that, you're playing a character that doesn't listen. Or listens too closely that they're hearing, they're not listening.
Yeah.
They're trying to find... And then so you're building that character through those interactions. And then you're honing it through the interactions. And then you land, all right, cool, bang. So it's like... So that's how I kind of learned how to do it. It's more that... Yeah, it's hard to like describe like that.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm going down this road, but you mentioned it and I'm listening. So I was like, you said you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, go on.
I'm a United fan. You've been an Arsenal fan for forever. What's been your favourite team at Arsenal over the years?
Oh man, I'd have to say like my favourite was Adams, right?
Yeah. Keown,
Keown, Overmars, Winterback. That was crazy.
Hala.
Let's look at 98. Like, come on, man. Petit. That was like, but that's when I fell in love. Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, these are my guys. Like, everyone was just firing. So I don't know. And also it's my local team, innit? So then it was just like, say as if we won a cup, the area was happy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like that's what it came from. It's like, say there was a time when we didn't win a cup for 9 years and then we did FA Cup and I watched it at Holloway and all that kind of stuff. And the next day it was all Arsenal fans outside the windows. People were like, you know, in their dusty vans, the writing stuff on their dusty vans. It was just, everyone was happy.
Yeah.
Even if you weren't an Arsenal fan, you were just, the area was happy.
Yeah.
So it was a close connection. And then, I don't know, it was cool the fact that I could go to games. Like obviously the Carling Cup games because all the other games were hard to get. I went to Martin Keown testimonial actually, but like it was like I don't know. You just felt like a community. Like when they scored Highbury, the upper tier would just rock.
Yeah,
and you think it would break. So there's a bit of danger. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, and then it was like my mum's friend used to give me tickets when she went away. So then I would watch like wicked games or rubbish games, but I was part of it from like young. You know what I mean? You could get a ticket even if you couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? So I just fell in love with it during that age.